Control was added as a temporary ranked mode more than a week ago, and I can confidently say that this might be the best game mode out there if you know how to play it. Well, for me at least. Some players already know what the game mode is about by participating in scrims, tournaments, or by just watching live streams, major or not, you name it. But for those who don't know, it's a game mode similar to Domination, Hardpoint, and SMD combined, but with some unique twists. The goal of the game is to capture and hold 2 objectives in the map. The attacking team must capture both points to win a round within the time limit, while the defending team must prevent the attackers from doing so. You also have to keep in mind that both teams have a limited number of lives, and each player can only respawn up to 8 times. Now that you know the basics of the game mode, we will show you how to become an effective player, win more games, and bag that plus 50% rank point boost in Control. But before we start, I just want to thank our burrito boy Cisco, who played for Scatty during the Garena Masters 5, for sharing his personal tips on playing Control in a pro level experience of the game with his team. The word control is self-explanatory, the power to influence or direct people's behavior or the course of events. With that being said, you can't just go wherever you want and kill anyone you go up against. Chill out. This is not TDM. Controlling power positions is everything you need to get kills and open up routes for your team. In standoff, the most crucial area for both teams to have is statue and tractor mainly. Holding off tractor makes sure that no one from the enemy team gets through barrels, forcing them to go yellow, which is what we call funneling. It's when you take control of a position that manipulates enemies to take action towards the closest or the easiest route to where it's free to pass. So in other words, you want to hold your ground as much as possible to force your enemy to find a different route, giving your team more space, map control, and opportunities to play with. It all comes down to whoever gets to the area first, wins the gunfight, and maintains control. For more examples, you can take firing ranges top 10 and watchtower, laundry, mid, gallery, and pool area for raid, attacking or defending. Always try to take a look around you and find the best position possible that you can use. As you can see here, I was approaching a point with my team, but instead of capturing, I chose to go to the window so I can make sure that when my teammates step in, they won't have to worry about getting shot from money room. If the enemy doesn't manage to kill me from this position, then there will be only 2 possibilities. A, they will force a gunfight with me, with or without a trade, or B, they will take a different route. Think 2 steps ahead, be flexible, and take matters into your own hands. Every time you spawn, the number 1 rule is to always check your minimap to find if there are any cracks in the enemy team's defense. Take standoff as an example. If you spawn at Haystack and you see that there's no traffic at back alley, choose that route and go for a flank, cut enemy rotations, or go for a spawn trap. Remember to always take any openings that you can find. This game mode relies a lot on individual talent and good gameplay, so you need to learn and master the seesaw technique. Seesaw is all about understanding the free space that you can work with. Let's say that you're capturing an objective, the enemy team got the information, pushed, and cleared you out. The next thing you should do is obviously not to go back. Just like a seesaw, when one goes up, one goes down. Go to where it's free while they're busy on the other side, and whenever you get cleared again, just repeat and find a free space to play around. If you try to push the same spot over again, you need to consider that the enemy team probably got their set and are already waiting for another push. Spawn trapping has to be on top of my list on why I enjoy Control so much, and let me show you how you can do it too. First, always pay attention to the kill feed. Wait for your teammates to get a couple of kills as soon as you get yourself into position, or you can just do this by yourself if you can. Once you confirm that there are at least 3 enemy players dead, quickly take the opportunity to be annoying at the enemy's base. Don't go near them, instead make them go to you. Make sure to pre-aim angles where you think enemy players might show up. Reposition every after kill and maintain distance from the enemy spawn. Another thing you should remember is that enemies never spawn in your field of vision. That answers why enemy players spawn right behind you, and is the sole reason why we want you to keep your distance. Because not only you get to rotate to a better position, you also made your enemy spawn at the same place without knowing where you are. The SKS, Locust, and the Holger 26 are great for players who like to sit behind cover, engage in long-range fights, and hold down lanes for the team. While the Fennec, QQ9, and the KRM262 are best suited for players who play in a more aggressive approach, and you can use the FFAR, Grau, and the Krig 6 for flexibility. Don't worry, because I will show you all of my builds and some loadout recommendations for everyone at the end of the video. Now for the operator skills, due to its many factors in the game like effectiveness, ease of use, and personal preference, I listed down the best operator skills that you can use for an aggressive and passive playstyle to help you decide on what to use. If you like to push out, go for kills, and create space for your team, we personally think that the best red perks that you can use will be the Lightweight, Skulker, and Restock. The green perks will be Quick Fix, Ghost and Gung Ho, and Dead Silence for the blue perk. But if you like to hold power positions and lock down objectives, then you might want to go for a Flak Jacket, Dauntless, Fast Recover, Toughness, Ghost, Quick Fix, Dead Silence, and Hardline. Here are the builds for the weapons I mentioned earlier. Just a quick heads up that these class setups might not be for you. These loadout recommendations are only based from our own personal suggestions, so we will still recommend sticking to your own loadouts where you're comfortable with. But again, feel free to pause if you want to copy it. What's your favorite game mode right now? Are you having fun with Control? Let us know down in the comments below. We did mention shotguns, and for most maps, it's really effective to make choke points in close range areas. Learn more about it right here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.